Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I am Jess. I am a fitness trainer and I share all things health and fitness here on my YouTube channel and my Instagram. In today's video, I wanted to take you through a full day of eating, a random day of eating. However, I did just start a new program. I programmed 6 weeks of hypertrophy for myself, which means I want to put on a bit of muscle. My goal is to kind of do this in a slow process. I'm not gonna go completely into my goals and how I'm doing it. I'm gonna save that for another video and I'm gonna document my progress along the way. But for today, I just wanted to show you what a typical day of eating looks like in order to gain muscle. So let me fill you in super quick. So I've been tracking my calories and my weight consistently for 2 weeks before I started this to find my maintenance. My maintenance calories is at about 2,300. So I am slowly going to increase that in order to increase my muscle along with my hypertrophy fitness program. So everything is completely tracked. I use my Fitness Pal. I'll show you exactly what I have tracked for my full day of eating, and yeah. Let's do it. I'm gonna be looking at my Fitness Pal on my phone and my footage here so I can remember exactly what I had, because I did film the what I eat in a day last week and then I'm taking you through it this week. So I always start my morning with a glass or two of water. I always hydrate first, this is not unusual, and then I always start my day with coffee. So I always have my coffee, and then usually after I'm finished that, I'll go in and do my breakfast. For my coffee right now, what I'm loving doing is I mix either cashew or almond milk with some sort of a coffee creamer, like a flavored creamer, which is weird because I don't usually like flavored coffee, but these creamers aren't sweetened, so they just add a bit of flavor without that like artificial sweetness tasting. It's really good. So today I used cashew milk and my Muala, I think that's how you say it, banana nut creamer. It's very good. After my coffee, I went ahead and made my usual breakfast. I was going to switch my breakfast up for the sake of this video, but I wanted it to be super realistic. So, you know, this is what I have every morning and this is what I figured I would show you, because this is completely random and intuitive. Although I do have a calorie and protein goal during my program, I am weighing my food and measuring to make sure that I'm around my target. So although I do have this goal, it's still intuitive, I guess you could say. In a sense, as in like I don't plan all my meals, I just eat what I feel like while trying to meet that goal. So for today's breakfast, I had my usual zucchini oats and I added my Cake Pop protein powder. This is like an easy way to start getting protein in early in the day so that I'm not scrambling at the end of the day to try to fit all of it in, because I do have a fairly high protein goal as I am trying to put on muscle. I am weighing most foods. Anything that's not really calorie dense, I'm just eyeballing because I've done this before and I know what is in my foods that I'm eating, especially the foods that I eat routinely. So I had my usual oats with zucchini, Cake Pop protein powder, and then I topped with strawberries, mangoes, some sliced almonds, and some brown sugar stevia. I really wanted to use coconut milk for this because the coconut milk and the brown sugar and mango go so good, but my coconut had went bad in the fridge, so I just added some oat milk. And there you have it. It's actually a pretty easy breakfast to throw together in the morning. It's super good, so delicious, and high in protein. So kind of mid-morning is when I love to fit in my workout. It's the time where I have the most energy and my food has digested enough to be of good use for my workout. I don't necessarily always use BCAAs, but I do enjoy something other than water to sip on, especially when I'm working out at home and I just feel, I don't know, I feel like I need something extra to look forward to when I'm working out at home. So I am right now using Alani Nu BCAAs. This is the peach sour rings. Anything Alani Nu that I've tried, the flavor is so good. There's no energy value to this, just the pure BCAAs. Another thing that I'm loving doing, especially working from home, is I like to just put some herbed water in my fridge to make it really cold. I could just put ice in it, but I like the herbs to kind of sit and infuse the water. So my go-to is basil and mint. I didn't have any mint, so today I did basil. After my workout, you have like the most refreshing herbed water. It's so good. I love that little hack. Okay, next up for lunch, I had some chickpea pasta. So I had this pre-cooked portobello mushroom cap, so I just cut that up and threw it in my pasta with some basil. This chickpea pasta is full of protein. If you can, I suggest getting like a chickpea or a lentil pasta for the high protein content. It's super nutritious, very filling. I also threw some spinach in there and some margarine, just kind of melted that and wilted the spinach. And then I put the mushroom on top. So that was the first part of my lunch. I usually like to do my lunch in 2 parts. So the first part is usually like a savory, more nutrient dense part. And then the second part is sometimes it's Greek yogurt, like in this case, or something more sweet. So today I measured out a serving of plain Greek yogurt. I added my dark chocolate stevia. This stuff is so good. It just adds a little bit of a chocolatey flavor to the yogurt. And that's one hack I like. I always buy plain yogurt. It does usually have a little bit higher protein content. There's no sugar added or anything, so you can like completely add whatever sweetness level you like or flavor you like. And then I just topped it with some raspberries, a little bit of maca powder again for that flavor, and then some maple syrup. Doesn't look the most appetizing, but I promise you it's so good. It's like honestly one of my favorite snacks. I eat it all the time. You'll see. So it's 1 p.m. now, post-workout, post-lunch, and I'm feeling kind of tired. So I'm gonna make an iced coffee. I picked up this cold brew that I get this Whole Foods the other day, and it's actually good. I don't love these store-bought cold brews, to be honest. Like when you get it at a coffee shop, it's just so much better. But I am going to mix it with this toasted marshmallow nut pods and then just some oat milk. Okay, so early afternoon, I was hungry just for like something to snack on. Sometimes I'm not always hungry in the afternoon. I mean, I'm always hungry in the afternoon at some point, but sometimes I just like something to snack on. Like it's more the action that I enjoy. And one of my favorite go-to snacks when I feel like that is just to chop up some raw vegetables, like anything that's snacky, and dip it in a mixture of salsa and sour cream. This is so good. Sour cream and salsa mixed together is so good. And you do get a bit of fats with the sour cream, so you're getting your vegetables and some fats in. So instead of dressing, I just use the salsa and sour cream. It's really good. Hello. It is just after 4. I don't know if I already mentioned this or not, but I am about 4 days away from my period, and over these next couple days I get like stronger PMS symptoms, and one of them is I'm just hungry all the time. Like I feel like a bottomless pit most of the time. So I just went from not feeling hungry at all to like ravenous. Like I feel like I could eat my whole fridge right now. That being said, all I want to eat is carbs. That's what like I feel like my body wants right now. And the reason I'm telling you this is I try to listen to my body and eat as intuitively as I can, but I still want to make sure that I'm getting enough protein in most days because I want to stay in line with my fitness goals. So I will try to get as close as I can to my protein goal over the next couple days, but I do cut myself a lot of slack during this time just because like why make yourself more miserable, right? And it's only a couple days. So, but anyway, I do track my cycles, so I know exactly what's going on. I know why I feel this way. I'm completely understanding of it. But anyway, I'm just trying to think of what to have for a snack right now. I do want only carbs. Okay, so for a little bit later afternoon snack, because I was just craving like carbs and sugar and all the sweets, I decided to go with some cereal. I love to combine my cereals, so I always do like a more sugary, fun cereal, and I pair it with All Bran. It might sound weird, but it's actually delicious, and I find that combining it with the All Bran has such high fiber content that it actually keeps me full. If I didn't have the All Bran, it would just go through me so quickly. Like this way it actually keeps me full, and instead of milk, I combined my protein powder with a bit of creatine and water. This sounds like a bodybuilding snack. I'm not bodybuilding, but you don't have to be a bodybuilder to eat this way. This is actually something I do sometimes when I want to increase my protein. I will mix the protein powder with water and use it as milk. It's actually really tasty, especially with the PE Science Cake Pop. It's so good. So this was my afternoon snack. And of course, I usually add some raspberries because I'm just obsessed with raspberries. I added some of those as well. So because I want to show you everything that I'm eating in the day and document everything, before dinner I had a couple of these mini Oreo eggs. They're freaking delicious. They're so good. Oh, I almost forgot. Before we made dinner, Merrick and I actually went for a walk, and it was so nice out, and the patios had just opened in Toronto. So we wanted to spontaneously just like sit on a patio, but obviously they were all full and had a wait time. So we ended up just grabbing a drink from the grocery store and bringing it home, had it on our balcony because it was so nice outside. So I had that, and then we made dinner together. Dinner today was kind of random. We had some leftovers, so I had some new pasta laying around. It's super quick. All you have to do is drain it and heat it up in a pan. So it takes like 2 minutes literally. So I heated some of that up, and then I had some leftover slow cooker chicken, and I topped that with some salsa and sour cream, obviously, and some green onions, and of course cilantro, because we like cilantro. Okay, I like cilantro, Mary Kay cilantro. I always get probably the most hungry in the second half of my day, and usually in the evening, and I know a lot of it kind of just has to do with the fact that, you know, I try to have a cutoff time for work, and then we're just like, because nothing's open, we sit around at home. We're at home. It's so easy to just like want to go to the cupboard and grab something to eat while we're watching TV or whatever we're doing. I do get a little bit more hungry in the evenings. Even if I'm not hungry, I'm snacking. So today I was really hungry, especially because it was around that time of the month where my appetite really increases. I had some cookies and cream frozen yogurt. And then a little bit later in the evening, I had a generous serving of plain Greek yogurt again. I always mix in like a little bit of stevia or my flavored stevia. This time for a topping, I added some Grenade Carb Killa. It's, what is it, white chocolate. This shit is so good. White chocolate cookie spread. Anyway, they market it as a high protein spread. It's not that high protein. I think it's like 4 grams for a tablespoon, but whatever, it tastes good. So I had that with some frozen raspberries, of course, and then some maple syrup. And I actually had that twice. I had 2 servings of that, which I only filmed the one because I remembered later in the evening I just like was hungry again, so I had it again. So that's the full day of eating. Let me walk you through the numbers now. Total calories I ate today were 2,509 calories. Now looking at the macros, breaking it down into percentages, I had 52% carbs, 19% fats, and 29% protein. So that comes to a total of 175 grams of protein, which my goal is actually 25%, and today I had 29%. I try to get 25% at least during my like lean bulk or whatever you want to call it. Like, I don't know, sure, lean bulk. Protein is for sure my most important macronutrient. That's the only one that I really care to make sure that I hit at least. Carbs and fats, I'll just have whatever I want that day, as long as I am getting enough fats like for my health, because I do find it's harder to get fats in when my protein is the priority and I just love carbs so much. It's hard to get those fats in. So as long as I'm getting enough for my health, like I said, then it doesn't matter. That's a full day of eating, non-restrictive. You can see I did go 159 calories over my goal for that day. So that just goes to show that if I am hungry, I'm going to eat. I'm not going to starve myself or go to bed hungry. However, I just wanted to put that out there that, you know, if you do have a calorie goal or a protein goal or whatever it is, use it as a guideline. Try to stick to it as best you can, but if you go over or under the odd time, it's not going to make a huge difference. It only matters what you do consistently. So listen to your body, especially during your cycle like I was here. So yeah, that's my full day of eating. This is very typical for me. This is what I would eat on a regular basis, you know, swapping a few things out. I do find it's easiest to hit my protein goal when I do have that plain Greek yogurt, whey protein, and then a lean source of protein for my meals like chicken, or swapping regular pasta for the chickpea pasta. Any like little ways I can sneak more protein in, the better, because it is a high protein goal, but I really enjoy eating this way and it works for me and it aligns perfectly with my goals. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up if you did, so I know you like this sort of content. I always love when you guys drop me a comment. So leave me a comment below if you enjoyed this video or if you have questions about my diet or what I am doing with my lean bulk or hypertrophy program. I am going to make a progress video and share this with you guys. I just want to make sure that I have enough information and enough to show you before I really dive into it. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Don't forget to subscribe if you want more health and fitness videos. Bye.